Wonder is the feeling of the philosopher, and philosophy begins in wonder. Excess of liberty, whether it lies in state or individuals, seems only to pass into excess of slavery. Love is the joy of the good, the wonder of the wise, the amazement of the gods. Honesty is for the most part less profitable than dishonesty. As the builders say, the larger stones do not lie well without the lesser. We do not learn, and what we call learning is only a process of recollection. The God of love lives in a state of need. It is a need. It is an urge. It is a homeostatic imbalance. Like hunger and thirst, it's almost impossible to stamp out. I never did anything worth doing by accident, nor did any of my inventions come by accident, they came by work. When the tyrant has disposed of foreign enemies by conquest or treaty, and there is nothing more to fear from them, then he is always stirring up some war or other, in order that the people may require a leader. Poets utter great and wise things which they do not themselves understand. To suffer the penalty of too much haste, which is too little speed. A state arises, as I conceive, out of the needs of mankind. No one is self-sufficing, but all of us have many wants. Democracy passes into despotism. Man never legislates, but destinies and accidents, happening in all sorts of ways, legislate in all sorts of ways. Entire ignorance is not so terrible or extreme an evil, and is far from being the greatest of all. Too much cleverness and too much learning, accompanied with ill bringing up, are far more fatal. There must always remain something that is antagonistic to good. Courage is a kind of salvation. Philosophy is the highest music. No trace of slavery ought to mix with the studies of the freeborn man. No study, pursued under compulsion, remains rooted in the memory. Any man may easily do harm, but not every man can do good to another. He who steals a little steals with the same wish as he who steals much, but with less power. The community which has neither poverty nor riches will always have the noblest principles. It is a common saying, and in everybody's mouth, that life is but a sojourn. All things will be produced in superior quantity and quality, and with greater ease, when each man works at a single occupation, in accordance with his natural gifts, and at the right moment, without meddling with anything else. Man, a being in search of meaning.